Looks like there's probably 16 or 17 of us tonight. Of course, that includes myself, and I don't play because I wrote it and I know what the answers are. If you don't want to play online and just want to play with a piece of paper, you are certainly welcome to do so. The only downside to that is you miss out on the chance for bragging rights. I will tell you there will be a question in here that is not the standard 4 answers and one of them is right. There is a question that you will see in here where there are 6 answers and 3 of them will be right. And I will give you a warning before we get to that question. All right, we've got 11 players. Is there anybody else who's still trying to log into the game? I'm either hearing nothing or somebody is frantically trying to get in yet is muted. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the game because like I said, we have 23 questions tonight, all thanks to the many presenters that we have had over the last 6 months. So thank you to the presenters for sending your questions and the corresponding answers. You don't know how much I appreciate the answers coming with the questions. And we are going to get started. This is our 11th Kahoot game. We've been doing this for a little while. All right, question 1. What year was the Potomac Council founded? Was it founded in 1931, 1911, 1913, or 2025? The correct answer is 1913. All right. So after one question, we've got Tim at the top of the leaderboard with the red pachyderms in second and Roy 525 in third. Question number 2. What was the first year NOAC or National OA Conference appeared on a flap patch? Was it 1948, 1971, 1977, or 2002? The correct answer, 1971. First year that NOAC or National OA Conference appeared on a flap. All right, no change in the leaderboard, or in the top 3 on the leaderboard, so we will continue on to our third question. When did OA Lodge event patches get their own designation, E, in National OA patch listings? 1948, 1971, 1977, or 2000? All right, the correct answer is the year 2000. And now we have some movement with Roy coming up into second and Florida OA into third. On to question number 4. How many members of Coosa Lodge have been given a Coosa metal flap since it was first introduced in the year 2000? Is it 0, 1, 3, or 5? How many have been given a metal flap since it was first introduced in 2000? The answer is 1. All right, red pachyderms has jumped back up into the top 3. We will continue on to question number 5. Who was instrumental in Coosa Lodge using a Vigil metal flap? Was it Greg Sweatman, Eric Ross, James Flatt, or Mike Thigpen? I will give you a hint. It's one of those 4 people. Couldn't have given you the hint that it's the person not in the room. It is James Flatt. All right, Red Pachyderms has jumped into the lead with Tim in second and Florida OA in third. Question 6. The first flat patch ever issued was made by Yanami Lodge number 1, Ajapu Lodge 33, Delmont Lodge 43, or Monsey Lodge 543. You'll notice all of those lodges are from the state of Pennsylvania. And the correct answer, Ajapu 33 from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. All right, no change in the top 3. We'll continue on. Question 7. What does Larry not like to see when deciding if he is going to travel to a traderie? On-site lodging, free food, cheap tables, or open for only one day? Open for one day only. He is not a fan of seeing that if he's going to travel. Since everybody got it right, I was stand corrected. Tim has jumped into the lead, even though everybody got that question right. All right, question number 8. According to official and verifiable records during Lodge 405's existence, the name of Lodge 405 was Land of Big Caves, Walla Elamaki, you can read that, or Loletta Baden. Walla Elam Mekaki. Ella Makaki. We're going to go with that. I'm going to apologize because I butcher names every time we do this. The correct answer is Land of Big Caves. There's no change in our top 3. Continue on to question number 9. For 9 of the last 10 National Scout Jamborees, the Daniel Boone Council has had who or what item on the patch almost exclusively? The Great Smoky Mountains, Daniel Boone, the Kentucky Long Rifle, or Tico Perez? The correct answer is the Kentucky Long Rifle. The Great Smoky Mountains have appeared in multiple patches over the last 10 Jamborees, as has Daniel Boone, and according to Randall, even Tico Perez. But 9 of the last 10 has had the Kentucky Long Rifle, as you can see behind Randall. All right, Florida OA has jumped into second with Red Pachyderm still in third, and Tim at the top of the leaderboard on a 5-question streak. Question number 10. What are some of the unique items Spengler saved in his scrapbook from the 1937 World Jamboree? Laundry tags, chocolate box covers with the Jamboree theme design, train car reservation sign, or all of the above? The correct answer is all of the above. Our top 3 remain the same, and on we go to question 11. Which 2 shows does Larry talk about being his must-attend shows in a year? The Indian Carpenter, Indian Dallas, Okanichi and Winston-Salem, or all shows are must-attend shows? I apologize, I'm just seeing the typos in that question. I'll have to fix that later. Larry thinks that the must-attend shows are Indy and Carpenter. All right, still have Tim up in the lead, Red Pachyderms in second, and Roy 525 in third. We are reaching the halfway point with question number 12. What and when was the first event flap issued? The Air Scout Rendezvous in 1949 by Delmont Lodge, Jamboree Contingent in 1950 from Unami, the area host area 6A from Narwin Rar, or the Kawa Powwow in 1953. Correct answer, Narwin Rar, host area of 6A in 1952. That was the first event flap issued. Tim is on fire with 8 correct answers in a row. Uniform insignia shaped and made for wear on the pocket flap appears to have been invented by the Romans around 450 AD, the British during World War I at the Battle of Your Kidding, the Canadian contingent to the World Jamboree in Hungary in 1933, or the Order of the Arrow from the Boy Scouts of America in the early 1940s. Who was the first group to put stuff on their pockets? The OA in the early 1940s. All right. On to question 14. By the mid-20s, older scout conferences and patrol leader conferences were organized by the old Region 12 covering California, Arizona, Utah, and Hawaii, sub-regional groupings of states and councils in Region 12, individual councils, or all of the above. Correct answer is all of the above. Red Pachyderms has jumped into the lead with Tim in second and Roy 525 in third. Question 15. Members or officers of defunct or merged lodges may change which element of the former lodge after it ceases to exist? The lodge name, the lodge number, insignia including patches and neckerchiefs, or none of the above? The correct answer is none of the above. Once the lodge is defunct or merged, its elements stay the same. No change in our top 3. Continue on to question 16. This is your multi-select question. Doug showed red and white strips from multiple cities. One of them was Cumberland, Columbia, Baltimore, Grantsville, Frederick, Frostburg. 3 of these are right, 3 of them are not. All right, if you selected Cumberland, Grantsville, or Frostburg, you have a good memory and were correct. Or you guessed well, one of the 2. Question 17. 1954 is a good cutoff line for the golden age of flaps because that is the same time red and white community strips were introduced. The federal government restricted the use of trace amounts of gold in threads. The BSA Committee on Insignia and Badges approved the flap for OA insignia, or the Wabaningo Lodge Emblem Handbook recommended lodge issues flaps. Lodges issue flaps. The correct answer is the BSA Committee on Insignia and Badges approved the flap for OA insignia. So the golden age ended when it became a thing for everybody to do. All right, no change in our top 3. We will continue on to question 18. The first Older Scout Conference was held in conjunction with the 10th anniversary of the Boy Scouts of America, the California State Fair in Sacramento, a Patrol Leaders Conference conducted by Honolulu Council in Hawaii, a state railway pass promotion offered by the Southern Pacific Railway. As much as it would have been fun to go to Honolulu, the correct answer is the California State Fair in Sacramento. All right, no changes in our top three. Continue on to question 19. How many camp CSP presentations did Jim Goldrup end up giving? 2, 4, 6, or 8? Showed us CSPs from all over the country. Camp CSPs from all over the country. How many presentations did it take? Correct answer is it took 6. Tim is retaking the lead with red pachyderms in second and Roy 525 in third. Question 20. The most common location on the Scout uniform for wearing older Scout and Patrol Conference emblems was the left shoulder and sleeve, the right pocket, the area above the right pocket and the Boy Scouts of America strip, or the left pocket in place of the rank badge. Where were those emblems worn most commonly? Correct answer is the left shoulder and sleeve. All right, no change in our top three. Continue on to question 21. William Spengler was a staff member at Gardner Dam Scout Camp. What position did he hold? Is he the quartermaster, the Scout Skills Director, the scribe, or the cook? William Spengler was the camp scribe, writing a newsletter for the camp. All right, no change in our top three. Continue on to our 22nd question of the evening. The only official patch for Lodge 405 issued during its existence between 1949 and 1952 is a round patch on a white background that says that, a blue patch shaped like an acorn, OA Conference 1951, Mammoth Cave Council, round patch on turquoise background that says Loletta Baden 405, or there were no patches. The correct answer, it is a blue patch shaped like an acorn. It says OA Conference 1951, Mammoth Cave Council. All right, no change in our top three. We come into our final question of the night. Question 23, which phrase was not considered forbidden words that would keep a patch from being listed in national catalogs? Conference delegate, anniversary of OA, tuna hunters, or a date such as 1954. As I recall, this was from the presentation on event issues. The phrase that was not considered forbidden was anniversary of OA. So here is our podium. In third, we have Roy 525. In second, red pachyderms, which means our winner tonight is Tim. Congratulations, Tim. And thank you all for playing. I hope that you have enjoyed the game